Dearest Diary, Day 31. The Nether has been made relatively safe now, with lots of work, including many a sword swings, many a screams, many a bridges. We have finally come across the source of all this evil in the Nether. We have momentarily suspended its revival of the undead, but I fear I do not know for how long. With this, it does leave us the ability to explore further and deeper into the jowls of this frightening land. So I fear that this is... maybe not fear, but I feel that this is what we will be doing next. Secured it is, and ready to be explored. Dearest Diary, I do not know what I will find next. However, I know that I will find out soon. Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Captive Minecraft. As always, Rock here. So we've been quite a bit busy since the last time, setting up farms and the such. We have ourselves a sugarcane farm, which apparently is also a chicken farm. It's caught a whole bunch of chickens in it. Like a chicken trap, maybe. We also extended out our wheat farm a little bit. Now this has helped with productivity of the farms, but definitely not the most ideal thing just yet. We extended our chest up, moving in a lot of the stuff that we can't really use or don't really need at the moment, and sorted out our stuff a bit more. Aside from that, we added a role to our rule board, which we'll check in a second. Damn eggs everywhere. We also finished up the upper framing of the Gunter Vramen Armor's Shaporama. I ran the top frame around the whole top of it. It looks pretty good. I like it. I also saw I was linked a screenshot on Twitter of, I think it was Lord Tyrannus, who had nabbed the design of this in our guy's little name, and he added them to his map, so that was pretty cool. And he was using a stone slab flooring, and I thought that actually looked pretty good under the little table here, so I nabbed a little bit of that design and put it under there. But as for today's rule, drumroll, bam! 6 limited inventory space. Now, I think with this rule, and before I go into talking about it, the rule was suggested, which the name's going to be tricky to say, so I will go with the VL Cat KO. I'm sure there's a pronunciation you have for the name, but I'm going to be going with that. So we limited inventory space. How we are interpreting that is that we will only have 2 spaces or 2 rows in our inventory that we'll be able to use. So we'll be using this row and this row, as items kind of go into this row by default anyways. So these 2 rows we won't normally be using. Now if we do, our inventory does fill up while we're out, and stuff goes into that row. We won't be. I'll choose to not grab anything from that row until I've gone back to base and cleaned out our inventory and such. So that is how we'll be dealing with the limited inventory. I was also taking a look at our stuff, and we are we're 1 achievement away from this chest right here, and I think this episode is going to be a good one to start with that achievement, which, if I remember correctly, well, the easiest one we'll be going for is Return to Sender. Now, I'm going to need a little bit more arrows, which I have some flint. I'll probably have to break down some gravel off screen or something at some point to get myself a little bit more arrows. But I think 14 should do for now. Nom nom. Alright, so I'm going to head my way up real quick. I'll catch you guys near the top, and we'll probably set up a little platform and in an attempt to return to sender the gas. So I'll be right back. Alright, got my platform. Now I think it's just a matter of waiting for a gas to spawn. I think I'm low, high enough. If not, I might have to go a little higher. Let's actually make this safer for myself in the future, as I know I'm going to be running into bad things. If I can get this... Alright, perfect. Let's get up here, see if we can get a gas to spawn. Maybe it's just going to involve us peeking out and hoping to see one. Wow! Gas to gas. Hello? Gassed? Are you there? Face shot. Alright. So now the next thing that comes to mind is trying to get that gas to spawn. Now I wonder if that gas has a spawner too. Much like those pigmen have spawners. I wonder if the gas actually has a spawner. Maybe somewhere embedded in the island. And it has this positional... Oh, the pigment's so screwed. Positional spawned and such. Maybe we can go up and wait up here. Now, I think that one of the next things we'll be having to work on at some point soon is farming these pigmen. Now, I have a couple options. I can kind of do what I'm doing here and just kind of nudge them to their unknown deaths. Or I could probably actually build like a an actual proper spawner for it. Now I don't know how wide the spawner spawn is at the moment. That might be something I'm gonna have to explore into a little bit. But I think this could also work. I'm gonna be messing up my farms probably if I push them off that side. Push them off here. Why is it whenever you want something to happen, it never happens like you want it to? Came up here to wait for a gas to spawn, and lo and behold, no gas. Alright, so that looks like it might be out of the question, and of course I don't have another pick. Let me wait for a teeny bit more. If nothing comes as of then, I'll grab a new pick and I'll meet you guys in the nether, and we'll do a little bit of exploring in the nether. So let me see if I can find any ghast. Alright, well, I didn't have any luck with getting a ghast to spawn, so I'm not sure if there's maybe certain circumstances which they spawn, maybe nighttime kind of thing, maybe. But yeah, we have done quite a bit of work since last time. And by work I mean bridging, making sure that we could get over to all the different places, light them up, and be able to get around without the skeletons and wither skeletons spawning too much. Now there was a spawner over here. I think I broke it, if I remember correctly. It's either lit up or broke. I want to say I broke it, and I have this one remaining at the moment. So that's one thing we've done here since last time. Now this layer itself doesn't look like it really has much more. However, I do know that we will probably have to move our way down to find the next layer of where we'll be going, which I probably need to dig this out. We'll put a torch right here, indicating where we're going. And we will keep on digging our way down. Trying to find out what exactly is next. Now, we still need to find blazes. What else? I assume it's just blazes that we have left to find in the nether. Maybe a gas spawner. Something that would make it easier to get the oh, hello? Something maybe that would make it easier to get the... Why are we at 27? I think we're running into... I didn't want to do that. The question is, how big of a lava pool are you? Okay. You will definitely make things difficult for us, won't you? This is why I don't have my gravel. Damn it. At the very least, we can... Oh, no, 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 no. We can explore around down here. Oh, God! Where the hell did you spawn from? That's not from the skeleton spawner up there, is it? That's gotta be a new one. Oh, that scared the bejesus out of me. So I think maybe we're near something? If it spawned right there, we shouldn't be too far from a spawner. Well, you would think. Alright, well, the question then becomes, where the hell are we going? Pocket? Pocket, nothing. Well... Shit. Maybe we don't actually kill a blaze. Maybe what we're finding is merely just a blaze rod. I'm not seeing an edge to any of this. I think this is the deepest depths, 26, that we're supposed to go. Here. Damn, my pick already obliterated my pick. Alright, well, just by guessing, I think this is probably the deepest where it's supposed to go, or able to go. So we might be out of luck in that respect. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not hearing any blazes, so that's not a good sign. Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably just going to have to get a blaze rod from a chest, most likely. So a very, very anticlimactic nether area, from what I can see. Not a whole lot to it other than was a ridiculous amount of spawners. Maybe it's more or less just for the wither skulls, which we do have a few of them. That's always an option. Well, shit. That leaves us back at trying to get a gas to spawn. Also, oh. We can actually go up. Why didn't I think of that? Rock. We have 255 layers of height to this area. And of course, I have all of no ladders left. Things never work out easy for me. Or I'm usually never prepared. Alright. So I'm guessing the next step is going up. Not that. We'll go up right about here. Let's see how high we can get. Very, very no far. Well, can't say I didn't try. I'm gonna have to go back to base and get more. There's definitely something up there, I think. Definitely gonna have to go back to base. Actually, now that I think of it, this area down here was probably the perfect area to get the 50 block away achievement with all of these. Can I shoot through this? I can. I might have to let some skeletons go free. Or try to get some skeletons to spawn to go free. Because this looks like the type of area that we could do the 50 meter achievement with the bow and arrow, the sniper duel. Anyways, let me get back into the real world. I need to make a new pick. I need to make some more ladders. We'll investigate out here, see if we can get a gas to spawn. And speak of the devil. Alright. Luckily for us, we came at the very right time. Now let's see if I can get this guy. Kill himself. Fireball. Yeah! Perfect. Alright. This is working out better than I expected. Get myself down here. Can I open that chest? No. Alright, because earn the achievement. Return to sender. I must have already gotten that achievement somehow. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can do stuff out of order in this one. Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like I won't be doing that. Well, in general, I got the achievement. Achievement get. So now it's a matter of getting a blaze rod now. Yeah. Do I have any? I don't have diamond, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Let me make myself a new pick, or a couple picks. Get some ladders. We'll head back to another explorate up, and we'll see how things go from there. So I'll be right back. Alright. Got my ladders. Got a few new picks. I think we are good to go. Now, just so I don't have anyone making comments about this. So let's continue our way up in hopes that we can find the blazes. Assuming that, again, we're not getting blaze rods, and that will give us the achievement. So let's go with the assumption that there's something up here, which would make sense that there would be. Because if not, we're going to have to be digging around, I think, in the overworld. Because we are missing quite a few achievements. And I don't know if it's one of those things where, depending on what order you do things, you may or may not be able to complete something else. But we will see. Yeah, there's that sound of the blaze. Oh, there's a blaze rod. I'll be damned. Alright, need to be extra careful with this. Extra careful with this. Get ourselves a little barrier. That way we get up here safely. And we're so close to that blaze rod right there. Oh. Ah! Blaze rod, get down! I don't know where they are exactly up there. We're definitely... Damn it, let's do it! We're exploring. We're probably gonna die too. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're not. I'm running. Ah, I'm dead. Okay. We know where the blazes are. We did increase the border size. That's perfect. A looting fish. Okay. Slime block. Okay. A couple arrows. And golden ingots. I suppose the looting fish. Looting. Might come in handy. It's going to be a bit awkward to use. Looting associates with animals and mobs and whatnot. Okay. Slime block. We could definitely actually make some slime blocks with how much slime we have at the moment. Keep that in mind. And some golden ingots, which I will so handily craft into a nice little bar. Alright. So the blazes actually are not going to be despawned. They're still going to be there. Well, this is going to be fun. Let me get my way back up there. Try to collect our stuff. Or at least get up there so we can collect our stuff. And we'll continue from there. So I'll be right back. Ooh. Ow! So we're dealing with that kind of bug again, I see. I think whenever the wall increases in size, we're going to have the suffocation issue. Now I wonder if I were to title screen from here, go back into our captive Minecraft, boop. If we would still have that same suffocation issue. Respawn. It seems that is probably an issue in regards to when the border size increases. Ugh. Alright. Oh shit. Let me get back up there and see if it'll suffocate us again. So I'll be right back. Alright. Let's try to go in again. See if we're gonna get the same issue. Okay. So we do know of a way to resolve the issue. That's a good thing. Okay, looks like the blazes are gone for the time being, I think. And we should be able to recover our stuff. Now, did we get... Why are my torches way the hell out there? Come to me. No. Ah, my pick. Ah, the blaze rod. This nether is buggy as hell. Alright. We got those. We got those. We got our sword. We don't have our bow. I'm not happy with any of this. And here I thought items weren't supposed to go outside the world border. And yet I would be proven wrong. At least in this instance of this version of Snapshot 1.8. Alright, let's see if I can get my way up a little higher. Finish off. I don't have a pick. See if we can get ourselves... Is there any chest up here, maybe? No! Just blaze! Tails blazes! Damn it! Huh. Damn it! I am not ready for the blazes just yet. Okay. We didn't recover what we wanted to. We'll have to resupply and head in there again once we are ready with that. Now, I do think that we are running lowish on time. There's a cast up there. Oh, I hope he doesn't decide to happily wander his way down here. You're not coming down, are you? Oh, you're totally coming down. Maybe. Let's do this. This is a quick reset for me to get rid of these ghast. So if we go far enough away, they'll despawn. Alright, well, I'm thinking that might do it for today. It'll be a little bit of a shorter episode. We did manage to get an achievement, which is always a good thing. Increase the world border size, found out where the blazes are. So next time, I think we're in for getting another achievement or two. I know we'll get the brewing achievement for once we get a couple of blaze rods, and then we can make some fire resist potions or strength potions or whatever potions we're going to need to. Let's see, what can we do for next time? We can definitely do the brewing achievement. We're going to need to find some diamond. As I've been unlocking these things have been slowly lighting up and giving us information. And I just saw this one today that was all shiny. I was like, ooh, that's nice. Okay, we can definitely make a potion stuff next time. But I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks for joining, everyone. As always, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, or feedback, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Also, if you have those rules suggestions, don't forget to leave those down in the comments as well. As always, this is Rock. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!